Starport, Starling by Gridinad. Cleardax hurriedly unloaded his cargo into the port, barely even registering the usual haggling and bribing of the Starport officials. His thoughts centered on a seedy bar on the opposite side of the station as his limbs counted chips and paid for the dock fee. If his ship time sync with the station was correct, he was in time to hear the singer. Something he'd missed the last time they were at the same station, but he wouldn't miss them this time. He made his way to the trading rooms, buzzing a tune he remembered the singer had sung when he first heard them. After practically giving his cargo away at only a 50% markup, Cleardax was finally free. He almost ran several beings over in his rush. Waving his antenna in apologies, he kept up his pace until the scent of plants and nectar caught his attention. A small, white, fur-covered biped was selling some plants marked, "Flowers from Saul, bred for station and ship light." He stopped long enough to buy some. They would make an excellent gift for the singer with the beautiful voice. The vendor asked, "Why is a ton like buying flowers from Earth?" "I must show my affection and appreciation for the singer at Glorfnum's," Cleardax replied. "Oh, well, in that case, the price is 3 chips cheaper. She'll appreciate these ones better, too. Say hello for me. I haven't had time to see her lately," said the vendor, swapping the crimson flowers for some bright yellow ones. "Tell her Herna says hello, please." "You know the singer? Are you the one they sing of?" "We arrived at the station together 6 cycles ago. She travels to different stations, while I can't really travel much, so we don't get to meet very often. But I'm not the person she's looking for." "I understand. I will let them know your greetings," said Cleardax as he tucked the flowers under his wing flaps. Picking up his pace again, the sound of the singer's instrument could be heard, just on the edge of Cleardax's hearing, amplified by echoing corridors of the station. It sounded as if the singer was just starting to tune up. Several other beings could be seen headed in the same direction. Cleardax recognized them as fellow cargo pilots and captains from their mildly unkempt but well-maintained clothes and other telltale signs of long interstellar journeys. Each had some form of trinket or gift with them. A faraway look could be seen in their eyes as the smooth vibrations in the corridor coalesced into recognizable music. Cleardax's carapace buzzed with it, a feeling he hadn't felt since he was last at a hive city. A tall, red-feathered avian stood at the bar's door beneath the sign. The pre-made sign stating, "Recreational Drink Parlor Number A63, Glorfnum Jaxatal," had been sprayed over with a glittering neon pink paint to say, "Glorfnum's Final Shot." Cleardax waved his antenna in greeting to the avian, and shuffled in. The lights inside had been dimmed but glowed a soft orange. A small platform had been raised in the furthest corner, and the singer could be seen strumming the closing notes of a song. Other individuals of various species could be seen already nestled into booths and seating areas. Even a Tharg was in attendance, in a large booth close to the stage, its bulk taking up the entire bench. The usual unsettling visage of the Tharg was hidden by a veil and heavy carmine robes with a single pink ribbon tied around each wrist. Cleardax found a stool by the bar that let his 4 legs dangle comfortably, and listened as the singer sang the closing lines of her song. She was a human, and not a young one. Gray streaks could be seen forming in her hair covering, pulled back on her scalp. Her skin was dark and weathered, as if she'd been aged by a craftsman. Her voice was rich, deep yet soft, like the embrace of a nursery worker caring for a grub. She stopped for a moment after her song and said, "Y'all sit tight now. I'ma wet my whistle then continue singing for you lovely folks," as she set down her long-necked wooden instrument. The Tharg stood and helped the human down from the stage. A muted, "Thank you kindly, Georgia," could be heard. Cleardax knew he would have a moment to give the human his token of appreciation at the bar, and waited. It wouldn't do to rush the singer. Several of the other gift-bearing individuals quietly put their gifts on the stage. As the singer reached him, Cleardax buzzed what he hoped was a melodious tune, and greeted the singer. "Hello, singer. I have traveled far to see you tonight. I have brought a gift of soul flowers and a greeting from Herna for you." "Darling, that's too sweet of you. Did you pick the daffodils, or did Herna give you a tip, sweetie?" she said, patting his head between his antennae. "I appreciate the flowers ever so much, but tell me, why'd you get little old me a gift like these? I'm just a traveling widow singing for her supper." Cleridax paused, thought, then said with a wistful buzz, "I heard you sing several station years ago at Orisa 7. I was at a low point in my career. I had dark thoughts of selling my ship and heading for the comfort of the hives. I was drowning myself in nectar at the Wibbly bulkhead when I first heard you sing. That song, that melody, evoked memories and feelings of comfort I had not felt since my first molt." He continued after a sip of his drink. "It revitalized me and gave me the courage to continue my dream of exploring the sky. But your song also resonated with me about the ache for home and the embrace of loved ones." The singer made a soft noise, liquid pooling at the corner of her eyes. "Darling, I hadn't known that my singing affected you so. Do tell me what song it was. I'll sing it again for you tonight." "It is the song you play at every station, the one you play for whoever it is that is lost to you. The song of longing over distance," he said. "Also, if you do not mind, who is it that you are missing?" "Oh, darling, I sing that song for my late husband. He passed before Saul's wormhole station could be built. His dream was to travel the stars with me and sing with me," she said. With a turn and another pat on his head, she returned to the stage, a glass of water in hand. She saw the gifts that had made a modest pile on the stage and spoke into the mic. "Do all y'all come here for a similar reason? Does my singing really touch you like that?" A chorus of agreement answered her. "Well, in that case, I'll change my routine up just for you lovely people." And with that she grinned, picked up her instrument, then strummed the opening chords of the song they all loved. "Oh, please don't say that you'll go. My heart can't bear the news, just knowing that you'll be 1,000 light years away if you do."